Good evening, everyone. You join me live from Kayalmi in South Africa for the final round of the FRL ACC GT4 Thursday night championship. Tonight actually looks like it might be very interesting. We've got championship to be decided and the constructors championship to be decided. I'm hoping this is live. I'll just check. Doesn't want to show me. Yeah, so I apologise for last week. I got it mixed up. I prematurely gave FRL Crazies the win, but that was my fault. I completely forgot that it was a double sprint race for this last race of the season. So yeah, 80 points on offer tonight. Not the 40 that I thought there was, which is why I thought Crazies won. So there's potential for Will Freeman to take first place. I think Crazy's going to have a disaster of a race. I've not done the maths as to, there's too many variations for me to work out, especially with the constructors. But it looks like, going down the list, we've got FRL Crazies at the top on 534 points. Will Freeman closely behind him with 492 points. Mr. Error with 359 points in third place. Big Balls Bows with 308 points. And FRL Hutch behind him with 286 points. So I do believe there's opportunity for a few swap overs there. And as far as the constructors, we've got not Fast Just Furious on 852 points, followed by Mirage Racing with 692 points. And then in third place currently we've got Interstellar Racing with 572 points. I think from what I saw earlier with Jay's message, I think there is a possibility for them to take second place. I have to wait and see what happens. Like I said, there's no way I'm doing the maths tonight to work out who's going to win the constructors, especially not with two races. If there was one, I could probably work it out, but not with two. So yeah, race format tonight. It's a double sprint race. Yeah, let me just double check this is actually appearing. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so double sprint race. 20 minutes each race. 5 minutes quali. So essentially a one-shot quali in both races, because I don't think there's time to do. You might get 2 laps in. I'm not sure if you get out the pits quick. But yeah, it's pretty much a one-shot quali. So yeah, Kayalmi, beautiful track. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it, Kayalmi. Yeah, beautiful track from what I remember. So I'm just reading the chat. Not many overtaking spots from what I can remember. I think sort of turn 1. I did get the map up earlier, so I can actually tell you the corner names. So I think the main overtaking spot is actually turn 2, which realistically is turn 1. It's one of them Austria type corners where the first turn isn't really a turn, it's just a kink in the road. It's actually called. So yeah, the first overtaking spot really is probably going to be turn 2, which is Crowthorne. I love these track names, South African track names. So, and I think turn 13 and 14, or turn 13 anyway, the Crocodiles, could also see some overtaking there as well. But yeah, let's get into it. How long we got left? 2.5 minutes of practice left before we jump into quali. I think everyone's probably going to be in the pits now, sorting their final setups up. Let's have a look. One button. We've got a couple of people out on track at the moment. New Man Moody, not set a time yet. See how Mr. Error's doing. He's decided to give me the alter ego with Marvin Brundle, I believe, so I'll take that. I'll take it as a compliment. Yeah, I think he's desperate to try and keep his third place tonight. I don't believe he can get second place. I might be wrong with that, but I think realistically he's trying to keep third tonight. And get the grid back up again. Oh, there we go, we're live across all the channels now. See anyone, if you're listening, if you are interested in F1 as well, FRL do have an F1 division. Very, very good. That's where I started my racing actually, and then graduated to ACC. Yeah, very good admins, very good league. Let's have a look, let's see if we got any. Get it up on the stream, there we go, that's what we want. That's how long we've got left until quali, can't be long now. 20 seconds. Should be an exciting race. All sprint races seem to be quite exciting. No pit stops, unless of course you crash, I guess. But yeah, no pit stops at all. Straight sprint to the finish. Always gives exciting races. So yeah, it should be a good night. Looking forward to this. Got my beer. Got my nice cold beer. I imagine most people are in the pits now, sorting fuel strategies out. Not a full grid tonight, which is a little bit of a shame, but I do remember seeing earlier that some people might be turning up late. I don't know how late they can turn up before they can't actually race though. So we're, by the looks of it, waiting on 3 people, potentially. IR Graham, Yavoltin and BMW 335, hopefully they get there in time. Marvin Brander as well. So, yeah, I think we're trying to get a couple of reserves in by the looks of it. Go on Cooper, just do it mate. You won't get in the way. Or at least I don't think you'll get in the way of the championship guys anyway, because I don't think anyone really gets in the way of them. Give it all you can. Right, here we go. Let's see who goes up first. Who's first out the blocks? Can't tell who that is. Mr. J. Williams by the looks of it. Very keen. Seeing as he's first out, we shall be watching his lap. Somebody else has just joined as well, that's good. So yeah, like I said, not many passing opportunities I don't think at this track. It is a lovely track to drive on. I really liked it when I drove on it. Only driven it once, but it's one of my favourites. There's not that many places to pass on. There's lots of kind of medium. Oh, who's that? There's BMW going a bit wide there. Yeah, not many passing opportunities. Lots of sort of medium to fast sweeping corners. So, like I said, I think the main one's going to be end of the pit straight into turn 2. That was where I got overtaken mainly when I was racing, but I can get overtaken anywhere on this game at the moment. Some of these drivers. Right, so it should be, he's going to be coming round, final few bends now. Beautiful purple and green McLaren. It's a nice looking car. Right, here we go. Mr. J Williams to start his first flying lap of the final race. Oh, second to last race, sorry. Got another race after this. And there we go. See what he's, how he does. So around to the first bend. Just around Crowthorne. Up to turn 5, Barbecue. Oh, these names are brilliant. And round to the sweeping right-hand bend, Sunset, and then along to Clubhouse. This is somewhere else I think you might be able to make an overtake if you've got the pace on someone. Keeping it nice around there. Just want to make sure you keep it on the track to start off with. That's the most important thing in these 5-minute qualies. Is just setting a lap. You don't need to set a blistering lap. You just need to set a lap. Nicely done round there, keeping it nice and clean. Comes around to the final couple of bends. To Ingwe, that's what this last bend is. Let's see what time he sets. As he comes down to the line, oh, keep it in. What's he going to get? 154.7. Balls has gone straight to the top. Oh, hang on, I need to get the change the timing screens. There we go, that's better. Oh no, it's Mr. Error, P1 as it stands. Followed by Crazies, followed by Balls, followed by Mr. Williams. So what else we got on the flying lap? See all the times coming in now. See how Will gets on. Coming around the last couple of bends now. And let's see if we can get a better time than Crazies, because ultimately that's what he wants. And there we go. Half a second faster. So this could be very interesting. If we can keep that kind of pace round here. I mean, I think Crazies would still need to finish quite far down. Even if Crazies were to finish P2, I think he still might have it. Have the championship. Darren Mark's getting on. I think he must have invalidated the first one, or he's just come out. Oh, Mr. Cooper did join, and Mr. Blunder, two excellent commentators. Do the commentary on the Taco Tuesday, I think it is. I forget which one they do, but yeah, really, really good commentators. Them two, a great pair. Really enjoy watching their commentary. Timmy Blunder's just got the best commentary voice as well. I don't know how he does it. What's going on there? Well, people still joining, a lot of late joiners. Just in time. Going to start from the back of the grid, but at least they're here. You're vaulting by the skin of his teeth. So, I think that's going to be an invalidation out there, isn't it? Mr. Darren. Is that mean man Moody in front of him? Yep. So Darren Marks set a time. Well done. Not sure what. Let's have a look at the times then. So yeah, Will Freeman on pole with a 1:51.5, followed by Mr. Error. Crazy's behind Mr. Error, 1.7 seconds behind Will. So it should be interesting. And then we got Why Not See, Big Balls Bows, White Snake, Mr. J Williams, BRG Mr. Pat, Dinder Mufflin, FRL Darren Mark in 10th place, The Blast 33, Mr. Mean Man Moody, followed by Wild Dog, RSR Cooper, FRL Hutchin 15th, Marek Mariola in 16th, 17th RSR Timmy Blunder, and 18th Yavoltin. Apologies, I'll be back in one sec. I just need to go to that bridge. Right, I'm back. Just check the YouTube. Oh, hello Lurchies. Evening to you too. RSR Timmy Blunder be the one to watch. Is he quick? I've never seen him race, so I don't actually know how fast he is. How's your holiday going? Enjoying it out there in beautiful Scotland? When you back? So hopefully I won't mess the start of this race up this time. End up stuck in the pits for the start of it. I'll try not to make that same mistake. So we're going to follow the front runners this time. He'll be up there by the end. Back Saturday if you're about for some practice. Mate, I'm always about for practice, you know that. We need to get Backmarkers Motorsport back together as well. I was enjoying that until the Saturday folded. Also, hopefully you're going to be joining me on comms, aren't you, Lurchies? Hey, I've said it live now, so you got to do it, mate. You can't get out of it now. Blue and yellow flags, yeah. Yeah, hopefully, mate. I'm trying. Yeah, Backmarkers Motorsport will be back in some shape or form. Not sure which league yet, but we'll get it back. Don't you worry. Right, so countdown to the final race of this season. I'm so glad it's a double sprint as well. I do like the sprint races that we do.
30 seconds.
20 minutes of pure driving. No pit strategies to worry about. No overfueling, none of that. Just drive and go. Let's see who wins. Here we go. 20 seconds to go. Hopefully we can avoid turn 1 carnage tonight as well. It's not too much of a harsh braking zone here, so I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful everyone will get round nice and clean. And here we go. So Will's getting away quite quick there. Everyone's warming their tyres up, hopefully. 2x2 for the start. Right, green lights, away we go. Will Freeman and Mr. Error. Oh, going down to turn 1. Are we gonna make it through clean, everyone? Oh dear, no. Got an issue at the back there. Who's that? Mr. Marpat. I'm not sure who the other driver was, number 13. Timmy Blunder. Oh, didn't go to. You put a curse on him, Lurchies. He's going to have to fight his way back up the grid now if your predictions come true, if he's going to finish near the top. Right, let's follow Mr. Freeman for now. Out there on his own. So we got any good battles going on. Blast catching up to Wild Dog by the looks of it. Oh no, that's Mr. Williams. I forget the timing screen's a little bit delayed. I learnt that from last week now. We've got Jay Williams right up behind Dinder Mufflin. Dinder Muffin's gone a bit wide there. I think that's going to allow. Yeah, there he goes, straight through. Round to the back round to the pit straight. Jay's now got clear of Dinder. I think he's probably safe now from him now. We've got FRL Hutch quite close to Balls. See if we can make the pass on him. Crazy's still in third place. He's going to need to try and push up a bit further if he's going to guarantee this win. I think he's going to want to finish ahead of Will in this race, otherwise I think it's all to play for in the next race. Yeah, cursed it. That heli shot. Yeah, mate, that's why I love this game. That's why one of the reasons I wanted to do comms, not because I enjoy the commentary as such, it's more just the cameras and capturing the footage. Beautiful camera angles on this game. Obviously I'm only comparing it to F1. Is this Taco? No, this isn't Taco Tuesday. This is GT4 Thursday. So Hutch is gaining on Balls at the moment. Let's get Revolting's catching up with Timmy Cooper. Is it Cooper? No, it's not Timmy. Timmy Blunder, isn't it? It's Cooper. So I'm terrible with the names. Oh no. Who's that? I think that's Wild Dog, just took a hit there. Oh dear. least everyone's kept it on track. Mariola looks like he's dropped back a few places. I think he probably came off worse out of everyone in that. Oh no, who's that gone off now? That's Marek again. He's not having too much luck there. So I guess this is Wild Dog and Timmy now having a little battle. Yeah, it's I'm hoping you can join me as well, Lurchies, mate. It's I'd love to have you with me. It's quite hard doing this on your own, especially when you've never done it before. It's good to have somebody to bounce off. Got the Blast making a move on Dinder Mufflin. Maybe have to make the pass on him. Dinder Mufflin crawling all over the curbs there. I think he might have lost a little bit of time. The Blast is itching to make a pass on Dinder here. It's only a matter of time now. He's got Darren Mark breathing down his neck as well now. Both of them could have a three-way battle going on here. Head down into turn 2. And he's done it. Oh no, he hasn't. I broke too soon. The Blast broke too soon for it. He's coming back at him. Side by side going through barbecue. His track names are brilliant. There he goes, I think he's clear now. Now Dinder Mufflin's got to worry about Darren Mark getting past him now. Everyone seems fairly spread out now. 2-second gaps between everyone. Follow Jay Williams all over the back of Whitesnake at the moment. Yeah, TMK, mate. I think you were speaking to Darren Mark, who does the commentary on Mondays. I'd love to have you join me. I was kind of holding out for this last race. I would have offered you, but I'm kind of holding out for this last race just to get through it and see what happens with the new season. Because if it does move forward an hour, which I'm kind of hoping it will. I mean, it depends on what everyone voted for, but if it moves forward to 9 o'clock, then I'm hoping Lurchies will join me. But if not, and it stays at 10 o'clock and Lurchies can't do it, then mate, I'll be happy for you to join me. It'd be nice to have an experienced commentator. I just love capturing the footage. That's my favourite bit. Oh, what's happened there? Jay Williams got a bit twitchy there. Closest battle going on so far, so it's a different view. Sorry if I'm going a bit quiet, I'm trying to read the messages and YouTube and everything at the same time. So we've got Dinder Mufflin and Darren Mark in the background as well. Hopefully with this battle going on between these three here, they might, two behind Dinder Mufflin and Darren might be able to catch up. Could have a 5-way battle going on. Should have thought, am I going mad? This is meant to be two sprint races. Why is there still 20 minutes left? Have we got the wrong setting? Have we done the wrong settings again? I think we might have. Unless I'm just being really stupid. I think this might be another settings issue. I'm sure this is meant to be a double sprint. It is. Meant to be two 20-minute races. Oh well, looks like it might be one 40-minute race, I guess. I'm not sure how long I've been on for. It said 30 minutes at the start, did it? Okay, I wasn't paying attention to that, to be honest. Yeah, it's meant to be two 20-minute races, unless they've done something that I don't know about and they're doing a 30-minute race, maybe because it's the final, perhaps. I'm not too sure. See if the Blast can overtake Whitesnake now. Oh, hang on. Let's go and see Yvault in quick. With Timmy Blunder, he's a bit closer. Trying to make the pass on the outside. Where are we? Yeah, turn 2. So difficult to overtake on this track. Not many heavy braking zones. Yeah, I know what you mean. You can breathe. Yeah, I know that feeling. You just have to keep talking, don't you? Yeah, next season I'm definitely doing dual comms with someone. I said if Lurches can do it, then Lurches. If not, TMK. I'm happy to do it with you. Oh, who's that gone? Timmy Blunder again. Cutting the grass. Is there contact? So I was looking away. Yeah, he's put his hands on. Must have been contact between the two of them. I looked away at YouTube for a second. Oh, that's gonna put him back quite a bit now. I don't think he's gonna make that ground up anytime soon. Blast is getting quite close to Jay Williams again. There we go. Too low. It's all over the back of him. Trio comms. Yeah, why not? Have to give that a go. Oh, here we go. Whitesnake's caught up with him as well. This little battle going on here, I think, just slowing everyone up, allowing people to catch up. Yeah, we'll keep following this little battle going on here. Hang on, something's going on at the front. Oh, Will. I must have missed that. Has Will had to pit, or did he just spin out? See if we see any damage on his car. Doesn't look like it. I don't know what's happened there, but that could well be the title chance lost for Will now, I think. He needed to have any chance of winning tonight, or to win in the championship. He would have had to have come first or second, really. Dropping that far down. I mean, there's still time for him to come back, but I don't think he's going to gain enough places to make it worth it. Darren Mark in the pits. Not entirely sure what's going on. I don't know whether everyone was expecting a 20-minute sprint, or now because it's 30 minutes everyone's pitting. Really don't know. Everyone's in the muffling catching up with Mr. Pat. Imagine, yeah, Will's going to be making the pass on. Making the pass on Dinder any second. Yeah, there he goes. Beautiful pass there for Will Freeman. It's only a matter of time now before he catches Marpat. Absolutely rapid, look at that. There we go, back up to 9th place. So they got a second there, maybe 4 seconds up to Whitesnake. The Blast is catching up now. And he's just overtaken Jay Williams. Well done. Oh no, what happened there? I think they both must have been pushing too hard, ended up a little bit wide, and the Blast came worse off because I think that's Whitesnake now, he's got all over the back of him. Yeah, GT4 only, GMK mate. It's, I think it's the only sort of single GT4 night we do. Obviously the mixed Mondays, which I think you cover, or you will be covering. I started off with the GT4s. I loved them, very kind of him. Started off with the GT4s, did like them to start off with, but I much prefer driving the GT3s now. What we got going on now? Things muffling going a little bit wide again. Jay Williams pitting. I'm really confused. Is this meant to be a sprint race or not? Another three-way battle going on here. Will Freeman just pushing through the field like they're not even there. His biggest challenge is going to be catching up with Why Not C. So we can back a car quick. Let's make a pass on the Blast. That should get done fairly easily. They are much more fun to drive. The power on them when you go from like driving pretty much purely GT4 cars to then driving the GT3, the power you get when you drive them, it's something else. I know Mr. Williams is going to disagree with me. I know he loves his GT3, his GT4s. And it's not too bad if you're driving the GT4s in a race like this where everyone's driving them, but when you're the mixed racing, it's hard. I feel quite spread out. Let's see how Mr. Error's doing. Give him a little bit of my Marvin Brundle. Yeah, catch you later, mate. Have a good night. When did you say you're back? You did write something, didn't you? I can't see it anyway. What's going on there? Don't think it's long before Will's going to make his move on the blast. Yeah, there we go. No, nearly. Get a better view of it. Side by side through the final corner, coming up to the kink. Let's see if Will can make his move down into Crowthorne. I think that's Wild Dog coming out the pits. I know he drives one of the white cars. The blast doing really well. Been all over him for a lap or two now, I think, and he's doing really well to keep him back Saturday at some stage. 500 miles. Yeah, I'll speak to you probably Sunday or Monday night, mate, and catch up. Have a little bit of practice. We're going to need it, mate. What we've got coming up, Brands Hatch. You're going to love that. That's one of the hardest tracks I've ever driven on so far. And there we go. Blast coming back at Will, but I think that's probably it now. Oh no, he's going back. Is he going to be able to make the pass in him again? Coming down into the hairpin. He's got the inside line. Side by side through the hairpin. Will's went too wide there for that. Let's see what kind of exit he gets. Very good, respectable racing there. That's what we like to see. Come on, give me a better camera, that's it. I think that's it now. I think Will's off now into the distance. Let's have a look at some times. I feel really spread out. Mr. Errors just out there on his own. Had a really great race. See, I'm confused now as to whether this is going to be the last race or not, so I wonder if there could be another 30-minute sprint race after this. Is that you off now, TMK? You leaving us, are you? It's good to chat to you, mate, anyway. If that message is for me, then yeah, I'll definitely message you, mate, don't worry about it. Got Mr. Pat approaching Linda Mufflin. Looks like he's got better pace than him at the moment. Definitely later on the brakes there. Going down into the hairpin. I reckon it won't be long before he'll be able to make the pass on him. Timmy Blunder catching up with me, man Moody. Me man's gone a little bit wide there. That's not gonna help his cause. Oh, we're gonna get a good overtake here, I reckon. Timmy Blunder working his way up the field quite well as well. Done really well to come back from where he was. I'm sure he was second last at one point after that spin. Losing a little bit of ground on me, man, though. Shall I leave that and see what else we've got going on the blast with Will. He's coming back at Will. He's not leaving it alone, is he? Making life difficult for him. Got any other close battles? Timmy Blunder still all over the back of me, man. quite a bit of damage on the front of his car, I think, and that's just dirt. I'm not sure how the damage looks on this. How obvious it is. It looks like he might have a bit of front end damage, but I'm not too sure. So we've got a nice little battle with these two as they come down side by side. Camera angle. So on the way down into the on the way down to the S's. Oh, a little bit of contact there, and Mean Man has gone. It's a shame. Is Timmy gonna let him back pass? It looks like it. Yeah, well done, Timmy. Full respect, mate. Well done. That's what we like to see. And ultimately, it keeps the battle going, doesn't it? You get to have another battle with him. Otherwise, you would have been, if you'd gone past him, you would have been out there on your own for a long time. So it just makes it more interesting, doesn't it? They're coming down to the crocodiles. So if Timmy can make a move, Mean Man's gone a little bit wide there. Timmy's got a much better apex there than Mean Man. I reckon it's only a matter of time before he overtakes him again. And there he goes, he's done the move. Unlucky with the contact, lads, but it was very good racing other than that. Timmy carries on his march up the field. Next in line is his co-commentator, Mr. Cooper. That should be interesting. I'd like to see them two have a little battle. Let's go have a look at the top. So yeah, Mr. Error out there on his own again. Still. Crazy's 12 seconds behind. No hope of him catching up. Only 3 minutes left to go, pretty much 3.5 minutes for the checkered flag. Got a battle going on here with Why Not and Will. Will's all over the place there, but I think he's just managed to keep it. Will's done a great recovery drive here. I think it might have just kept him in the hunt if there is another race after this. The timing screen's got to be wrong. There's no one around him. What else we got? Dinder Mufflin catching up with Marpat. Closely followed by Cooper as well. He's not too far off, I don't think. Cooper. No, sorry, not Cooper. Oh, he's a lap cars now. I see him. Penalty for your bolting as well. Not sure what for. Not sure what the SG30 means, in all honesty. Stop and go. There we go. Last catching up with Why Not. Definitely gaining on him here. This is probably the best battle to be watching at the moment. Again, sorry to any guys that I've missed. I'm trying to follow the main battles. I just want to watch cars going around on their own, really. 2 minutes left to go. I thought Blast was going to make a move there. I think he might have it here though. Got the inside line. Coming down into the crocodile section. And there we go. Move done. Well done, the Blast. It was a great move. Yeah, now he's moving clear now of Why Not. Is that one in the pits? There seem to be too many close battles going on again now. Just in the mufflin in the last minute. See if he can make a move on Marpat. $30 left to go. I don't think he's going to get that move done. So in that case, I think we shall follow. Mr. Error. Well, he's going to have one more lap, maybe. I think if he crosses the line, no, he's not. I think it's going to be his last lap.
The leader has finished the race.
There we go. P1 Mr. Error, great race. Really, really good race, well done. It's clear by miles. Follow P2 FRL Crazies. P3 Big Balls Bows. Shortly followed by FRL Hutch in P4. Will Friedman P5. I'm not entirely sure how this works within the championship, whether it's sealed for Crazies or not. Like I said, I haven't done the maths. I don't get paid enough, unfortunately. Blast coming round. Oh no, that's it for Blast as well. P7 is White Snake. P8 Mr. Marpat. P9 Linda Mufflin. P10 RS Cooper, shortly followed by his co-commentator Mr. Timmy Blunder. Mean Man Moody in 12th. Mr. Darren Mark in 13th. Mr. Jay Williams in 14th. Oh, he pitted, didn't he? So I'm not sure what happened there. He was doing really well. Further up the table. What happened, whether it was damage you needed to pit for, or whether it was a tyre change. I think most people didn't pit. But yeah, Wild Dog 15th, Marek Mariola, who had an awful start, but managed to claw back 16th. Why not see 2020 in 17th and Yvault in 18th with a 60-second penalty? So yeah, I'm guessing that's probably for an unserved drive-through, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so now we wait and see what the next race is going to be. Yeah, congrats Podium. Well done Error for the win, mate. It's a great win. It's a sprint, so no pits. It's meant to be a 20-minute sprint from what I remember, unless it's because it's last race of the season we went for 30 minutes perhaps. Do you quali? What do you mean do you quali, Error? Great FRL Crazies coming over the line with 3.5 litres of fuel at the end. Cutting it a bit fine there. So it's 2 30-minute sprints then, because on the calendar it's 20-minute sprint. Okay, so 30 minutes for race 2. Okay, let's just see what happens. I think that's probably P3 sealed for you though, isn't it? Error? I'm sure it is. Who believes in the calendar? I used to. I'm starting not to anymore because I think this is the second time that I've got something wrong from looking at the calendar. But yeah, that's why I was saying 20-minute race, because obviously on my calendar that I've got here it's 5-minute quali, 20-minute race for both races. But Yeah, we'll just wait and see what happens in the next race. What's that, the constructors you're aiming for? I think you got. Let's have a look at the grid.
Green light, show them what you got.
Don't think we will make it, mate. I was going to try and do the the calculations, the maths for the constructors, but it's just too much. I didn't have enough time to sit there and work out all the different variations of. Especially you've got 2 cars in each team. It's just a nightmare to work out who's actually going to win or what points you're going to gain from it. So, what did you have? I can't actually see who's in which team on this at a glance, so anyway, back to the racing. Another 7-minute quali by the looks of it, qualifying 2, all the times were changed. I was expecting a 5-minute quali. So who's out on track first? Who went out first? Number 14 by the looks of it. No. Who's that? 84. Yeah. So we'll follow Big Bull's bows as he's first out on track, see how he gets on. Who's that behind him? Is that Jay Williams? Yeah, it is. So these two, oh yeah, same team, aren't they, these two? Both Interstellar Racing. Threw me a little bit with the different colour liveries, but let's see how these two teammates go on. So we got 2:08 was that for the first lap. No. Oh no, sorry, round the out lap. So we go, Interstellar Racing out on the flying lap for the qualifying 2 for sprint race 2. Let's see if they can get a decent result. I know that they're vying for that P3 position. I thought it was P2 they're trying to get in the constructors. Yeah, P2 they're after, so a good result here could see them maybe get it. Then I'm not too entirely sure. We'll find out tomorrow, I guess, or once Joe puts the standings out. I'm not going to fry my brain trying to do the calculations tonight. Like quite a decent lap from balls at the moment. Hopefully this car was this guy in front, Marriack's not going to get in the way. Oh no, he's far away. Coming down into the final 2 corners. Let's see what time he's going to get. Decent lap there from Bulls, 1:53.3. Shortly followed by Yavoltin, FRL Hutch and Jay Williams. All within 3 tenths of each other. So let's see what else we've got out on track. All 3 of them in the pits. Mr. Error, how are you getting on? You're coming round to set a time now. We got White Snake first to see what. Doesn't she tell you the times I did it? There he goes, jumps up, pushes FRL Hutch and Joe Williams back down. And there we go, error P1. As per usual. All the times coming in now. 12 seconds behind the leader. Who's the next across the line? Number 13. RSR Timmy Blunder. So what sort of time he sets. Imagine it's going to be up there. Where's he gone? There he is, P7. 2.5 seconds roughly behind the leader. Where is Crazy? Is he out? No, in the pits. I wonder why they're still in the pits. I'm not doing reverse grid or anything, are we? That I don't know about. No one tells me anything. I'm sure it's not, but maybe they want to make a challenge. Make it a challenge for the last race. I'm not going to have enough time to settle up now anyway, so looks like they will be starting from near the back. So look at Wild Dog, I haven't followed him much. He comes around the hairpin. Just need to try and set a time, mate. That's all you can do. Oh, got a bit of air there. He's still kept it though, hasn't invalidated, which is good. And crosses the line. 8 seconds behind the leader, which is still good. Under do, so you've got 2.5 seconds. So I'm not sure what's going on here, to be honest, with the front runners. I'm sure there's a reason behind this that I don't know about. Finish. Okay, so alright, I didn't read the message into it. So they are starting. Will Friedman and FRL Crazy starting from the back. So apparently to make it more enjoyable. I don't know how that works, but I guess for these guys it's probably get a little bit bored being out front the whole time. Yeah, it was meant to be 20. So the race was meant to be 20 minutes. Okay, so it wasn't me going mad. That makes me feel a bit better. I thought I was going crazy. So are we doing 2 30-minute races, or is this going to be a 20-minute race? Yes, this is going to be a bit interesting. Crazies and Will coming from the back of the grid. I'm assuming that the title is sealed now, the championship's sealed now for Crazies if they're doing that, but again, I don't know officially at the moment. Keep an eye on the standings tomorrow. Or maybe even this afternoon. I imagine Jay will be all over that. We'll probably have him out this afternoon knowing him. Going for 2 out of 2, Mr. Error. think you'd have to make one hell of a mistake to not win this now. Right, we'll be back in just a sec.
Seconds.
Right, 30 seconds to go to the start of the race.
20 seconds.
Let's get a better... Can I not change the camera view again? That's annoying. I'm gonna have to follow Will the whole time. Ah. Sorry guys, didn't mean to do that. So we'll follow it on this until we, as soon as I can change back to garage I will do, so we can get the catch at the start of the race, catch of the front runners. So we've got Mr. Error back in the pack up there.
Green line, give it all you got.
Come on. Right, so for one final time this season, here we go. Down to the first turn. Hopefully we can keep it all clean through here this time. Had a bit of practice now. Looks like it got somebody running wide. That looked like Will running wide out there. Turn 1, or turn 2 even. Already, Mr. Area's creating a nice little gap while we got a bit of coming together back there. Someone, who was it? Oh no, don't like to see that. We lost. Looks like Mr. Cooper. I think that's it for him. He's had enough. Okay, right, let's see what we've got going on down here. Too many close battles going on already. I mean, I would have said as well, with Will Friedman and FRL Crazy starting at the back, it gives opportunities to other people to maybe grab a podium for once. But they're already much further forward than I thought they'd be at this point. But I guess they probably benefited from a bit of that carnage at the beginning. Got everyone bunching up a bit together now on the second lap. Pit lane is open. So we're doing just another 30-minute sprint race, I guess. Marek about to make a move on Wild Dog, side by side. We're just going into turn 1, into turn 2 even. I think Wild Dog held it. Good bit of defending there. Marek's still all over the back of him though. Oh, what's going on there? We've lost 2 more drivers. Looks to be Dinder Mufflin and FRL Hutch, I think, and somebody else has gone off there in the back. Who's that? You're Volting. Oh, it's all falling apart for some people in this race. It's quite a good little battle going on at the moment. Oh, me man Moody, what's going on there? Darren Marks had to run wide there, not sure what's happened. This a watch, this is quite a good one to watch. Who have we got here? So this is Timmy Crazies and Will all battling it out. Timmy's gone wide there. That's a shame. Doing quite well to hold it there with them 2 guys. Now got 2 championship front runners, Crazies and Will, back up in pretty much 5th and 6th, I think. Once the time, yeah, there we go. Once the time screen changes, so really well done to them 2 guys coming from the back. We've still got Marek and Wild Dog having a bit of an epic battle here for P11. Marek going for the slipstream. See if he can make the pass on him. Going down into Crowthorne. Yeah, and that's it. I think that's the move done, and it's only a matter of time before Dinder Mufflin passes Wild Dog as well, I would imagine. As we head down into Sunset. Sweeping right hand turn. Is he gonna... Oh, he's... Wild Dog dipped a wheel on the grass. That's going to leave the door open for Dinder Mufflin here, coming down into Clubhouse. A little bit of contact there. No, they made it through just about. I think we'll probably see Dinder Mufflin head off into the sunset now. Oh dear, no contact there between the 2 guys, and has that just caused another collision? Oh, it has. Who's that? FRL Hutch. Oh no, what a shame. I think contact with Dinder Mufflin and Wild Dog has ended up sort of collecting Hutch. Oh no, oh no. Bit more contact there, I'm not sure what's going on there. I hope it's all in good spirits. People aren't getting angry. I'm sure they're not, everyone is. Everyone is quite nice. Here we go. What about this is the battle we need to watch now. 2 championship leaders going head to head. Nice little switch back there from Crazies. to head down into Barbecue, or Turn 5. Let's see who's going to be ahead coming into Sunset. I'm going to switch camera angles for these because we're starting to create a little bit of a gap on Crazies now. Hopefully you can catch back up with him. It's quite a nice little battle to watch there. I don't want this one to end. Although we do. Oh dear, what's happened there? Bit of contact with the Blast and Mr. Error. Probably put Error back at least 5 places maybe. He's probably going to be in amongst Will and Crazies now, maybe. That should be interesting to watch. Let's see where he's ended up. As the timing screen changes. Oh, back. Yeah, there we go. So it should be an interesting couple of laps with these three guys together. Hopefully we can have a nice little freeway battle going on, but none of them expected to be fighting for P4 at this point in the race. Much everyone else. Oh, the Blast's about to make a pass on Marpat, the P1. So no, I bet these guys weren't expecting to be battling for sort of P1 and 2 at this point in the race either. I think if Will and Crazies had qualified, it would have been a bit of a different story. We've got the Blast trying to hold off Marpat, but Pat's now made the move. It's a great move. We're going to be able to hold him off. Coming down into the crocodile section. Not sure why they call it the crocodiles, but this battle's worth a different camera angle. So the Blast ain't letting this lie, is he? He's all over the back of him still. Just saying, I think Marpat's maybe starting to get some distance away from him now. I mean, we got Balls is only 6 seconds behind. If these two keep battling like this, they could end up allowing the rest of the field to catch up. Shortly behind him is Error, so. And then with Error you've got Will and Crazies, so this could definitely be an interesting end to this race. So it's still 20 minutes to go, but there we go. You can see him in the distance back there. Everyone's definitely catching. I reckon we could still see a 1, 2, 3 for the top 3 of the championship in this race. What else we got going on? Oh, Will and Error battling here. Balls must be looking in his mirror thinking, what's must be absolutely shitting himself. I don't think it's going to be long before we see these guys sort of push up for P1 and 2. Error trying to make a pass around the inside on Balls as they go around the hairpin, back up into Crocodiles now, probably my favourite corner. So we can get this battle going on there. I think it's bit of contact there. It's allowed Will to pass and it's pushed Balls wide. And there we go. Will's just got clean air now. I don't think it'll be a little too long before he starts leaving the rest of the pack. Go on, Paul, just hold him off. He's lost the inside line there though, so he's definitely not going to be able to hold that. From Mr. Error, shortly followed by Crazies, he's just going to follow in on Error's coattails, I think. Oh no. No, he's held him off. Good defending there. Got a long time to try and hold these guys off though. I think that's going to be it. By the looks of it, Bulls may have even just conceded that rather than trying to fight it too much. It did look like it might have come off the gas a little bit. And there we go. So I'm not entirely sure, I can't remember exactly where they started, but I know it was at the back. You're now looking at 3rd and 4th pretty much, or 3rd and 5th for Error and Crazies, with Error sandwiched in between them. So I don't think it's long before they'll catch up with the front runners and we could see what a 1, 2 and 3 from them guys. Let's have a look at Marek catching up with me, man Moody. Be able to get enough pace on him to be able to make a pass. I think it's going to be more a case of if Moody makes a mistake, which did just then. A couple of wheels dipped onto the sand. So we've got Marpat closing in on the blast again. Yeah, Marek's dropped off a little bit now. Got any other close battles going on? Yeah, so now these 3 guys are starting to create a little bit of a gap from the rest of the field now. Although the next thing Bulls has got to worry about now is Timmy Blundo. He's come out of nowhere. Jay's 6 seconds behind, is not too much of a threat at the moment, although he could catch up. This battle carries on. Bulls will be looking in his mirror now. I do like that blue and black Mercedes. Very nice looking car indeed. Oh, both gone a little bit wide there. Oh, what's good? Who's that? Someone's come off. Is it Jay? Is it Jay Williams? I'm not too entirely sure, to be honest. I think it's only a matter of time now before Timmy's going to try and make a pass on Bulls. Coming around the hairpin again. Is he going to have the pace on him? Once we get through these next few turns, we'll have to see as we go down to turn 1. I think that seems to be one of the main overtaking spots tonight.
We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
Halfway point of the race. Let's see. So at the halfway point, what have we got? So the blast in P1 at the moment. Closely followed by Marpat, but we've got Will, Error and Crazies sort of bearing down on them. Won't be long before they make them sort of pass on them too, I don't think. They've just got too much pace. Timmy Blunder seems to have dropped a little bit off of Bulls now. Maybe lost a bit of tyres perhaps. Well, he's getting him under braking. I do remember the guys telling me that it's the reason the top 3 guys are so, well, not the top 3, I keep saying the top 3, but the top guys in this game are so good is the braking. They do it all under braking. If you can brake later and harder, I think that's what sets them apart from everyone else. All about the braking. So we've got Mariola making the move on Moody, and Moody's coming back at him. Oh no, there we go, he's held him off. Is Moody going to try and make a pass? No, I think Marek's just got too much pace on him here. I think it's going to take a mistake for him to concede that place back. And then, yeah, look, we've got Will now half a second behind Marpat from the back of the field to the front of the field in 15 minutes. Oh, that was very late braking from Moody there. Can he hold it? Maybe switch back? No, he's going to go for the outside. Got them going side by side now down into Crocodiles. It's a great angle, that. No, there we go. I think that's probably it for that battle now, unless we're going to, yeah. It's just too far behind now, Moody. Let's have a look. Who else we got? Oh, there we go. So during that, Temi Blunder made the move. Apologies for not catching that. Oh, there we go. Will Friedman P2. How far behind is error to Marpat? So 3 and a bit seconds, still quite a way back. I thought him and Crazies would have kind of been riding on Will's coattails and sort of followed him through, but maybe they got caught out somewhere. I think me and Man Moody really wants that place back off Mariola. Oh, so Cooper did come back out. So he retired. FRL Hutch now just chugging along after that big collision earlier on in the race. I'm not sure if he's pitted or he's just running with damage still. There we go. I'd like to give Will Freeman the credit from last to first, but I don't know exactly if he was last, but he was near enough last. But him and FRL Crazies both didn't qualify, and I think we're about to watch him take P1. Well done, Darren Mark, I think that was moving over, getting out the way of him. So is that error behind Mark? That? No. No. 2 and a bit seconds. I think that was still Darren Mark. Just getting lapped. There we go. So the fight for P1. So watch this. It should be good. Last doing really well to hold him off. We're going to take him on the inside, and there we go. Is he going to make the move stick? I think he has. His next few corners are a bit more difficult to pass on. He's going to take that place back. He's going to need to make it down at turn 2. That's all going to depend on how good a run these guys get out of this corner. I think that's going to be a solid P1 now for Will. Well done. I would have called it a recovery drive, but it wasn't really. You was doing it you did it for a laugh. Can't really call it a recovery drive if you did it for a laugh. Starting at the back, but yeah, well done, Will. I imagine now they were still quite far behind. I thought he would have sort of closed that gap a bit more by now to Marpat. I think we're seeing all these, I think we're seeing the back of the field getting lapped now by a lot of these guys. That's why it's so busy. Definitely some damage on front of Craig. Oh no, it's not Craig's car. His teammate's car. I'll show you who that is. Oh, is it Hutch? Yeah, I think that's Hutch, isn't it? Loads of damage on the front end of that car. I'm surprised he can even drive it still. Why not? Catching up with me, man, now. Seems to be closing that gap. Oh no, it's changed. Oh, that poor Porsche. Looks like a bit of a write-off as well. There's not many battles going on now. I think the field's spreading out quite a bit. We've got at least a second gap between everyone. Oh no, here we go. The error has managed to catch up to Marpat now. I'm sure we'll be making the move on him, I'd imagine. I'm surprised he didn't go for it there. It's all over the back of him coming through barbecue. Coming up to the sweeping right hand turn, Sunset. I think we're going to see the move here. He's lined up for it. Sweep left through clubhouse down to the S's. Trying to set the move up for the hairpin. So we have to. Oh, that was close. Maybe a bit of contact there. So now I think he's probably going to have to hold out now until turn 2, maybe. I think he'll catch him through here. See if he tries setting it up coming out of turn 1. Oh, coming out the last turn, sorry. There's still not a lot of battles going on at the moment. Let's just keep following these guys. Error's desperate to get past him. Taking very different lines there through turn 2. I think Error got a much better line through that. See what he can do down at turn 5. Still struggling to sort of get enough speed up to make the pass on him. Marpat seems to be defending very well against him. Right into, oh no! After all of that, has he wrecked it? And that's going to drop him back at least. All the rest of the pack catching. I think all of these are lap cars anyway, so they should let him. Oh dear, there we go. What a wreck to catch. Carnage in the last few minutes of this race. I think that was probably a bit unnecessary, maybe it's one for the stewards perhaps, but I'm pretty sure the 3 people that Error just wrecked into were all lap cars anyway. Maybe should have just let him go, let him back into the race, but then them three could have been racing each other as well, so you just don't know. But I think that's kind of ruined Era's race a little bit there. Unlucky. Who else we got? Jay Williams, not followed him a lot. Let's wait and see if he gets any closer to Era, which I imagine Era's car is wrecked now, so it probably won't be long. Why not? Looking to make a move around me Moody here. Me man Moody. Just get a better view of this. There he goes. It's fairly straightforward. See if we can hold him off. I think Moody's going to try and make... Oh no, that's the end of that. Unlucky Moody. Pushed it a little bit too hard, probably. All of these wrecked cars. Probably seen this end of that battle for a little while. See how Jay's getting on. He seems to be catching up with Era now. I think Era's got so much damage on his car. It's inevitable that he's going to get past. Two minutes left to go. I think Jay will be desperate to get past him just to gain that extra few points. I do think it's their two teams that are battling it out. I think it's Mirage versus Interstellar. So every point counts for the constructors. I still think that where is it? Not Fast, just Furious is going to take it. I'm pretty sure they will. I don't think there's any way they can lose it now.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
Leader on the final lap. Final push down to the line. So who else is for Mirage? Who races for Mirage? That's Parker. Okay, so Daz isn't racing tonight. So if someone didn't take his car, then might only be getting one set of points for Mirage. I'm not sure if there's a reserve in the other Mirage seat. If there isn't, then it could be half points for. Although Will is first place, I mean he is going to gain a lot of points. To see how Crazy does on Marpat. See if we can get P3 again. Another guy all the way from the back to the front. Looks like absolutely no damage on the front of his car as well. Looks like he's about to make easy work of Marpat. Trying for the switchback. Overdid it just a little bit. Definitely going to see a passing attempt here on these last couple of corners. You've got to. Come on, boys. And that. Oh, yeah, there it is. Isn't it going to clip him? No. Trying to keep it clean. Marpat's run well too wide there, trying to hold the position.
The leader has finished the race.
I think that is going to be it for Crazy's race. Congratulations to Will, coming from the back to win. Same with Crazy's really. Again, another guy's come from the back. Unlucky Mr. Error, top three guys. So yeah, P1 Will, treat him to some donuts. P1 Mr. Will Friedman, P2 The Blast, P3 BRG Marpat, 4th place FRL Crazies, and I'm now going to say congratulations to Crazies because I'm pretty sure that's him won the title. Like I said, I can't confirm it until I see the standings, but I'm taking a while. I'm 99% sure that he's won it. Although Will's celebrating like he's won it, I'm not too sure. I think that might just be because it's the last race of the season. P5 RSR Timmy Blunder. That was a good race from you as well, I think. I think you started quite far back, from what I can remember. Big Balls Bows in P6. Mr. Error P7. J Williams P8, Marek Mariola in 9th place, Why Not C 2020 in 10th, Me Man Moody in 11th, Dinder Mufflin, Darren Mark, Wild Dog, Yavoltin, Hutch and RSR Cooper bringing up the back. So the messages are coming through now. Let's see if anyone actually confirms who won. Okay, so yeah, anyway, I think that's congratulations again to FRL Crazies. I said I'm 99% sure that you've won that. Congratulations to everyone else for just a decent race, and yeah, that's the end of this season's GT4 calendar. Next one will probably be in about 3 weeks' time, I would imagine, sort of the usual sort of break they have. So yeah, hopefully see you next time, hopefully with a co-commentator, hopefully Lurchies, but we need to wait and see. Anyway, have a good evening guys, catch you later.